How's it hanging, fellas? I'm OrosZ, and this is another episode of Grand Theft Auto 5, and in today's episode we're playing as Michael, who has not played as in a while, and Michael still misses his car, so I have not upgraded it. And he's the richest character for some reason. I don't know, have he been just doing missions that will pay really well or something? But he has a lot of money, a shitty car because his normal car got stolen. Not that his normal car is any good. But I think in today's episode I'm just gonna get a cab. Cause I really don't feel like going all the way to the desert. So in today's episode I think we're gonna do the Epsilon mission and the Martin Madrazo mission.
I'm sending one out right now. Appreciate it.
Who do you think is the villain of this game? Like that's the thing I was wondering before I started recording. Who the hell is the actual villain of this game? Is it Devin Weston? Is it Martin Madrazo? Is it the FIB? Is it Trevor? Who the fuck is the villain? Like, a lot of shit other characters get into and a lot of troubles they get is because of Trevor. But then FIB like gets them and forces them to do all sorts of jobs for them. I wanna get the Epsilon mission. There we go. And it's garbage in my opinion. I don't know, I just don't fucking know. Like GTA 4, who was the villain in that game? Dimitri? He was the guy you had to kill at the end of the game, so does that make him the main villain? That's the thing about GTA, it doesn't really have like a character that's just straight up evil and wants you dead. Like, usually they want you dead because you're like an obstacle in their way, you know? Like you're bad for their business or something like that. One thing I hate about Epsilon missions is that two of their tasks are incredibly annoying. There is a task where you have to wear their clothes for a whole week in the game, and that's pretty easy to get because you just can keep saving the game, and that progresses the game a week forward. And there's a task where you for like 20 minutes have to run around the desert in those clothes. And that sucks because Michael has some cool clothes. Also, I don't know why Michael does not have an option to customize his shoes separately from his fucking pants. Either way, I think he looks pretty cool. I don't know why I gave everyone flannel shirts, but I'm a fan of them. So let's see what Marnie's doing. Who's Kraft?
Hello, Michael. Or should I say Zolag?
Zolag? That's my new nickname?
Your name is Zolag. You are a king. You lived in a cloud city, but evil forces came and cast you out. Now you are trapped here, but soon you shall be free.
Okay.
I used to
Is
be
this possibly a metaphor?
Now I am Shupar, Queen of the Winds. Doubting is the pathway to believing for non-objectionable persons. The literature is very clear about that.
Why
What
is it whenever
literature?
people talk about reincarnation, they're always a king or a general or a famous person? How come they're never a serf or a rock or a bug?
Oh, it is easy to be a doubtful.
Yeah, right, what if a reincarnation, you reincarnate as a bug? You become a fly.
Truth. I used to be.
What if you could be reincarnated but keep your memories from this body, but you wouldn't be reincarnated as a
Okay.
normal person? You would be like an animal.
Bullshit.
Let's say you would be a monkey in the jungle, but you would have memories of your past life, so you would realize like
Helping higher beings is the pathway to
everything that a
acquiring
normal
higher
monkey wouldn't.
existence.
I'm sure it is.
You're not.
Which I
But you
suppose,
are
if
on
you
the
still
way.
believe in
Some of our
reincarnation, then
chosen
that means you
soldiers
don't keep your
who
memories.
also happen to be top of their field.
Maybe your
actors,
soul and your
philosophers,
like
and humanitarians require cars.
Oh.
Can you
maybe
find
you're-
it in your heart to be of service? The
You know how
spirit shall
sometimes
email you
dogs,
their
you know, they all have
Spirits have
different
email.
personalities
Don't be
too,
the
like
antithesis,
people.
Zolag.
Well, what if they were reincarnated with the kind of like general personality of the person they used to be, if they were a person? Also, what the fuck task I got? Gotta leave the location. I find it funny how there's creepy music playing every time I meet up with an Epsilon member. So this wasn't really a mission. More of a piece of shit than a mission. Great. How much do I have to leave? Yeah, whatever. Brother, there are vehicles, blah blah blah. So I think I might do this for today's. Alright. Ah, okay, here we go. I have like a sports car. How am I supposed to get these? Make sure these vehicles are developed, blah, 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 blah. And quest holders have reached. Carry out this small task for us and you will be rewarded with knowledge of infinitely great value. Craft be praised. Yeah, but where the fuck am I supposed to get these? Couldn't you give me objectives? Like, the road to enlightenment, brother. These are the vehicles that are higher beings acquired. Why would higher beings require vehicles anyway? Okay, now I'm actually kind of good. Oh, can I drive this? Oh, I can. Does it work? Hold on. Hey, it works. There's never a mission that requires me to use it. Let's go lift something up. Let's go lift some car up. I'm gonna see if I can roll it over. So where am I supposed to go and look for these cars? I don't have a general location of them. Even that stupid mission for hunting people for that old lady with Trevor, that gave me a general idea where these even are. I can't, this is too heavy. I'll at least stab it with my... No, I can't. Well, this sucks. I thought I would do something funny. Turns like shit, Jesus Christ. Okay, screw it. I'm out of here. So how am I supposed to... Oh, I get it. I could buy them, I guess. There's a bunch of planes. A lot of them are really expensive too. There are a bunch of cars in this store that were added in updates. Like I believe these ones I'm looking at right now were added in updates. This one definitely was. This one's fucking sick. I want it. I could buy it. Shit. Maybe next time around I'm gonna buy a bunch of like unique cars and a hot rod. Oh shit! And I'm gonna turn them into like sick cars. Like this one. I'm gonna get this one. Vapid hot knife. Shit. Okay, I need some kind of dinka. Shit. Pegasi Vaca. I believe that's one I had to get. Pegasi. It would cost like $200. $100,000. I won't even mention 1,000, but it's expensive as fuck. All of these cars are expensive as fuck. Is that like a Dinka DT or something like that? Out of stock. Why is this out of stock? Do I unlock this at some point? So what do we do? Buy this? I don't want to buy this. Even if I did want to buy this, I would buy it for myself. Look at it, it's fucking sick. I would rather go somewhere and try to steal it. I can actually see the stats of this vehicle, that's pretty cool. So I do have like $500,000, but it should be a comma. This is hard to read. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Okay, I don't know. I'm gonna go and do Martin Madrazo mission. And then we'll see if I can figure something out.
Yeah, I need a cab as soon as you can.
No problem. I'll have one there in a couple of
Michael's
minutes.
haircut is so huge. I wish I could keep hair as good as his when I was... if I'm gonna be his age. How old is Michael? Like 40 something? That's not really old. That's like the... like beginning to be old, but not really old yet, in my opinion. Like being 40, 50. Like slowly beginning to be old. 60 is when I like consider someone to be actually old.
Linewood Hill.
50 is like almost old. 40 is like normal. 30, a little older, like an older. 20 is like still young in my opinion. I don't know.
That's the ride, my man.
Maybe I'll change my mind when I'm gonna be fucking 40. Okay, Martin Madrazo, the guy whose house we destroyed at the beginning of the game, if you still remember that. Why do we work for him? Why would we care? Why did Trevor almost run me over?
What is this?
It's a thing.
I appreciate you not changing your outfit.
Uh-huh. And who's the guy?
We look like the same. We have like matching outfits. No wonder everyone makes gay jokes about us.
Oh.
We even have matching glasses and everything. Well, I kind of put the same kind of clothes on both of them.
Right this way, gentlemen.
Patricia.
Get us something to drink, would you? Quickly! Hey, good to see you again, Michael.
Likewise. It's my friend Trevor.
Sit down. Sit. So what did you tell him about me, about Martin Madrazo?
Martine's an old friend of mine, Trevor.
The truth.
Martine is a terrifying
It's an asshole.
Who tried to kill me.
Exactly. But some people, they no longer fear me as much as they used to. People who were close to me.
What if like
You met in Michael.
GTA 6 would be a prequel? Maybe like Martin Madrazo could be some sort of side character to you.
So I have him killed.
He'd be like young. I was thinking, for example, Vice City has a movie studio, and there's this whole Salomon something. This movie producer who's like old. What if in the prequel,
This is him.
if it was going to be a prequel,
Javier.
Javier
Off to Liberty City this afternoon. And he's taking some
gotta kill
files
him.
of mine.
Yeah, so
files that I need back. There's a gun. set
if
up
it
in
was
the
going
house.
to be a prequel, then could
I had a man
bring him
watching
back
me.
younger in the
We'll let
Vice
you know
City
when
movie
you find
studio.
spy, shoot him down and get the files back.
And to be honest, if Vice City is actually gonna be location
Huh?
Trevor, come on.
of
Still want the drink?
Not now! Pendeja! ¿Qué no ves que estoy hablando con las gentes aquí?
All
Jesus
right.
Christ, why is he
You
so
grab
mean
the
to
vehicle,
Patricia?
something versatile. I'll handle the gun.
Alright.
So yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, the fact that Tommy Vercetti and pretty much like every gang.
Hey,
So I don't have a car.
let's stay in touch on the headsets.
I didn't came here in a car. Trevor, give me a lift. Where did you go? Come back, Trevor. No. Trevor, give me a lift, please. Fuck. I don't have a car. That's about to change. I'm gonna get one. This looks cool. Looks like a Beetle.
Somebody call him Popo.
But Popo. But simply higher. Oh, how have you changed it? What's up with this camera perspective? Well, this is as close as it gets? Why is it like this? Shouldn't it be like closer to me? The fuck's this? I don't know, it looks like a cool car actually.
Yeah, okay. Well, I ain't at the observatory yet. Start heading that way.
By the way, I know why you took me there, to that guy's house. Understood.
Understood what? That he's a terrifying psycho and that you might have that in common? What is it?
You're gonna
We
be
gotta
best
work
friends?
for him.
We don't gotta work for anyone, but I read you, man, loud and clear.
What are you
I don't
talking
think you
about?
do, because I don't think I meant anything.
Those weird little artifacts.
What?
The little fertility statues, whatever. The guy has trouble getting it up. We'll clear 2-3 million on those, easy. Perverts will pay anything for hope.
We weren't casing the joint.
We didn't agree to a fee for this job, so what's it all about?
Okay, the guy lives well. That don't mean we're robbing him, but it does mean
I mean,
he's
we
got
could,
money to pay
right?
people who help him. When the time
Oh, maybe
comes,
this is this
he'll do the right
stupid
thing.
car I need.
If he don't, please, let me handle it.
You don't get a wife like that without being rich and an asshole, right?
The fuck?
So, I don't know what's the deal with Trevor. He's keep falling in love with every goddamn character he sees. Like, first he had a... Like, he was fucking Ashley at the beginning of the game. Not sure that he like a crush on her too. Or did he just fuck her because to piss off Johnny. And later he was like into Molly, which I kind of like Molly. She's pretty cute. Now she's into Patricia. She's like old. I don't know. Some people are probably into that. The downside of Patricia is that she probably sucks dick and stick every day. Jesus, it's such a bad thing you don't hear this music. It's so good. So good. Space. Radio hosts are kind of shitty in this game, though. They're not as entertaining to listen to as they were in Vice City or the 3D universe overall. Like, I believe San Andreas didn't have as cool hosts as Vice City did. But Vice City Stories had pretty cool ones too. Get in a van, what fucking van? Sorry, music, gotta stop listening.
Alright,
Nice! I did it.
Alright, I see the van with the gun in it. You nearby?
Not far out. Shoot the plane down.
Far out.
I'll be ready.
Far out. Far out. So there's like a huge anti-aircraft gun in here for some reason. Which actually, if you look close at it, is just a sniper rifle from the game attached to some stupid bullshit. And who the fuck put it here? Where did it came from? Michael just said he will get a gun. He didn't call anyone, he didn't say anything. And now he will somehow use the gun without even holding it. What is this, like a remote used gun?
T,
Definitely makes for a cool mission.
Gun, it might convince you Martin Madrazo ain't someone to be messing with.
Oh, he set it up.
The bigger the pussy who owns it. Now take down the jet.
That explains the Men in Black. So here's our objective. This little square. I actually have to shoot in front of the plane,
Southwest of the city.
which I find pretty cool.
Gotta
the
shoot in
fact.
front to compensate for the speed of the jet.
Doing. Third time's the charm, as they say. Got him. And the jet goes down.
Plane's coming down. You on it?
Surprisingly, the jet still managed to stay in the sky for quite a long while before it crashes eventually. And it makes for a really cool chase sequence. I love this mission. This is a great mission actually. Pretty good for utilizing two characters, but I don't know, like, it could probably easily be done by one character.
Plane ain't following the road. I gotta go cross country.
Which I suppose would just make everyone seem more badass, that if Michael
Small jump coming out.
was actually like both... Ooh, cool, this bus hit perfect timing. If it was both Michael who took down the plane and he chased it on a bike, that would make it for a way more badass look on the character. So ever gets another bike chase sequence like that in the game later on. When we're robbing a train or something like that. I think it was a train. Yeah, it was a train. There's even a San Andreas reference in that mission. How am I able to hear what the plane's pilot's saying? Got a bug on the plane? I'm on the road, it's not as exciting as going off-road.
I'm on him. He's past the airfield.
It's kind of interesting that there's so many places, like the one where I was just passing by, going through this off-road area, that was specifically designed for me to do this mission, so I could go without any missions and just do it for myself. But it was specifically designed for this mission, for this one chase sequence. Which I believe is it's like strange to probably hit the balance of world being believable, but also having like places where you do all, like this one, you know? Like the little hill that I jumped over was actually believable and I almost crashed into a car. See, I told you they managed to stay in the sky for quite a while before they crash eventually. Hey, I'm back home. Run.
You better be working.
Oh, I was...
Okay, this guy's going down any minute.
I wonder what Ron was doing. Probably jerking off to fucking
Only
lollies.
thing they farm out here is methamphetamine. God, I miss it out here. You gotta come visit sometime.
Me too. I mean, I kinda don't actually. I don't like this place that much. It's definitely an interesting look when you spend the whole, like the beginning of the game in the city. Place I wish to explore and maybe get to see is how was it called? North Yankton from the prologue of this game.
You're in the dirt.
Good. Get the files, and if the cousin made it, take him out.
Sure thing, but seriously, bro, coming all the way out here, we gotta get paid. Just do the job.
Javier, is that you?
Paid down the road.
It's a...
Why do I have a silencer? Where's Javier? Is that him? Eh, whatever. Such a small plane, too. Good job, pilot, but you fucked it up. Thankfully, you had the briefcase that I really needed.
T, how'd it go?
Fine, just fine. I got the files. I'll take them to Madrezzo and explain the human cost of this errand.
Oh, take it easy.
To be honest, I always picked the handlebar mustache and this mullet for Trevor. To the point where when I played this and I saw his default look, I was like, oh, that's how he looked? I forgot about it. I forgot he actually had a different face. I think he looks the best in this one though. No. No channel X. We'll listen to space. The song I was playing before is gone. This one's good too though. Nice. Leave the area. Is that it? Or do I have to actually go to Martin? Whenever like I begin recording GTA and before I do it, I just simply turn on the game and pause it, go to settings, and turn on the oh, I had to destroy it, and turn on the music and just listen to it when I do other stuff. Well, I could use this, but why would I do it? Fucking bullshit. It's gonna be easier. It was me yesterday when I picked a shirt like that, but it was actually hot outside and I was like, oh fuck, I shouldn't have. How do I detonate this? It's left. Okay. Well, now I don't have... oh, for fuck's sake. Probably be more clever if I first went to Martin's house and then destroyed the van. Now no one's gonna stop because there's a truck on fire here and they're gonna get freaked out. Hello? Anyone? Oh, there's a vehicle. Hello? Give me vehicle.
Oh shit!
Ain't that one of the vehicles required for what you want?
There's been a change of plans. You don't need to come to the ranch. Meet me at Stoner Cement Works, a little up Sonora Road from there.
What are you doing,
Very nice,
Trevor?
classic
Nothing
lowrider
that
kind of
you
guy.
wouldn't do.
Love it.
Trevor! Trevor! Ah,
Damn it, Trevor.
I
Why did I
wouldn't do
hang up on him?
somehow I don't believe that.
What did he do? Kidnap Patricia? Oh, I don't know. It's like I played this game before. That's a cool car. Cool color on it. Flashback. Do any stunts? Do I keep this car? Is this one of the cars? Hold on, because the back of it looks kind of similar to what I was told to look for. Let me look. See this one? No, I don't think it's the one. It's called Deck Class Tornado. What's this one called? Gotta get in it again. It's Vapid Coyote or something. So it's not. Also, why are these lines so squarish on every turn? I guess they were just generated because no one would fucking bother to go in the engine and like set them up all separately. So I don't know, they might have some sort of like engine where they just draw a line on the map and it just makes a road. Still better than the fucking Vice City and the race display being made in paint, like Microsoft Paint. I always believed that. I don't know, it might not be true, but it looked like it. You know, whenever you had the races and they shown you on the racetrack just looked like it was painted in fucking paint. Which I guess isn't that big of an issue, but whatever, I don't know, I always found it kind of strange that it would just do like something like that. It's a nice car, I might keep it. Still better than my fucking car I'm using because Jimmy took mine. Trevor, where are you? Are you on top of the tower? No, there you are. New car? That's a cool car you got.
The fuck has happened? Why do you have his car?
Piece of turd.
Because he gave me
No wonder
it as a
people are
gift.
stabbing him in the back.
What happened?
Cheap bastard. You know, I really don't know why you mess around with people like that, Mike. I mean, really, I
Trevor!
don't.
Answer a fucking question.
I asked for a fair day's pay after a fair day's work.
And he
Kind of
refused.
got a little angry. So I admit, I kind of got a little angry.
Did you kill him?
What kind of fucking animal do you take me for? No, I didn't kill him.
Oh, fuck.
I cut off
I
his
did
ear.
kidnap his wife.
Ah, he did?
No. Oh, shit. The fuck did you do?
Oh, I just told you what I just did.
This is really
Now,
creepy. The way he speaks to her too.
I think that we're gonna have to lay low for a little while you know, we discuss things with Martin.
Oh, you think?
Why don't you hop in the back? All right, now, Patricia, she already called shotgun. Now, I know a nice little place we can hang out, you know, it's
Oh, I think I know this place too.
relaxing little spot, little getaway, if you will, a cabin in the woods. You know what I'm saying.
Madrazo. Who puts their own name on the license plate? And we're out of here. Where are we going? Franklin. Guess we're gonna play as Franklin now. We're gonna be forced to play as this asshole who spends his days doing probably some boring shit.
Come on, man. Come here, boy.
Chop's hanging out with me. Why did you put this fucking garbage on? Chop, what you doing?
Boy.
We got a Devon mission and Franklin along with us. So that's great. But I think, even though we kind of technically did only one mission for today's episode, I don't really feel like looking for these cars because I don't think you can look for them as Franklin, and also I don't really want to do anything else because that was already a pretty good conclusion to this episode. So see you guys, see you fellas in the next episode. Bye.